What's good, everybody? It's your boy, House of Jazz. And this time I'm back to revisit. I didn't want y'all to see my YouTube page. Okay. Right now I'm here to revisit You by Jessie Powell. The one thing, this is already available on my YouTube channel. The piano tutorial for the entire song, but I neglected to show an intro. And the person who sponsored the video was just asking if he could hear the intro. And You does have, if you remember, it does have a nice little piano intro. So I was like, well, sure, I can go back and do it. And it slipped my mind, and he reminded me that I said I was going to do it. I told him I would do it. So so this is not the entire song. You can feel free to go through my videos and, find the actual tutorial that shows you how to play the whole song. I'm sitting here trying to learn these new songs, so I'm definitely not trying to revisit relearning how to play this all the way through. That's what that video was for. But the intro. So let's start with what they're doing on the right hand. You have something similar to so you start with okay. So let's look at it. That's the right hand. On the left, your left hand is just playing a C, okay? So your left hand is playing C. You can double it up if you want to. So the whole time you're doing everything on the right hand, you're just holding the C like. And then you're going to, but let's get that first, I guess the first measure, you might as well say. So you have B flat and E flat. So you start with those two notes and you'll go like that. So you're playing around on this E flat major chord. Basically, you hit these two notes first and you'll go like that, like with the sustain pedal down. Actually, it's hard for me to just keep trying to explain the sustain pedal. So you see where I'm pointing on that digital piano? When it turns red, that you can just see where I'm pressing it down. That way I don't have to actually say it. You can, you can kind of pay attention. It's right there. Okay, when it turns red, that means I have my pedal down, okay? So that way I can pay attention because I'm actually looking at notes right now on another computer screen. So that way you can just kind of pay attention to that. So you have, again, this is the first chord, the E flat chord, inverted E flat chord that it's playing around. And you have, so you got these two notes, the B flat and the E flat, and then you can sustain that and then play the G, and then play the B flat and E flat again. So you got like that. You see it? It's like, that's how you start. So you got, and then after you get to this E flat, you're going to move to, okay. So after that E flat, you're going to do F, high B flat, low B flat, D, A flat, and C. All of that is being done with your hand still being on the two C's on the left hand, okay? So let's take a look at that again. So after you play that E flat, so after that E flat, you're going to go F, high B flat, low B flat, D, A flat, and C at the same time. And so how you play that all together, super slow. Okay. I'll do it again, and then you can just keep rewinding the video to practice. So you got. Okay. Now, once you hit this A flat and C, you do want to move your left hand over to F like a half a beat later. Like, because you want to go to the F minor 7 chord. And of course, everything is arpeggiated. Well, is that a word? Arpeggiated? Arpeggiated. If that's a word. I don't even know if that's a real word or not. But I'm talking about everything. You're playing everything like an arpeggio. So, sorry. So the second measure, once you hit this, you hit this and you'll hold it and go Okay. So those notes are, so you're coming off this. Remember I showed you this. This was the last thing I showed you. So when you come off that, you're going to go E flat, A flat, C, G, G, A flat to F. Like G, D, D, D. Like that. Ding. Sorry. Ding, 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 ding. All this is with your left hand on F now. And since you're playing it real, I suggest you not use this bottom F because you kind of, you know, you're trying to play the intro. So I would, on purpose, not play that bottom F because you kind of want to keep it light. So you want to be like, okay. So let's look at what we have so far from the beginning. Super slow. Okay, now when you land on this F, when you go, as soon as you hit this F, you should hit a B flat with your left hand. And you're going to hold that for 4 beats, okay? So your left hand's on the B flat. And then you're going to keep moving on. Your right hand is going to continue to go. Like that. It's going to be F, B flat, D, E flat, F, high B flat, E flat. Those are the notes. Let me show you those notes one more time slowly, and then I'll show you how you play it, in time with the song. So you already landed on the F, B flat, D, E flat, F, B flat, E flat. And then you're going to hit this G and the D like that. This is how you play it in time. I'm sorry, when you get to this, your left hand needs to go to E flat on the left hand. Okay, so once you get to this G and the D, you play it with the E flat. Now let's go back to the beginning and play everything we have so far super slow. Okay, that's where we stopped so far. Okay, so now you want E flat on the left hand, and your right hand just hit this G and D, and then you're gonna go, and then you'll go like that. So you're gonna have a B flat, E flat, and then you're gonna hit. This is a I guess you can call this a it's a G7 chord, is it? Right, in a way. You can say it's a G7 chord. Well, you're not playing G though, so it's kind of hard. You know what? It's almost like you want to look at it as a B diminished chord. I just thought about it, because this is B diminished, right? B, D, F. But you want to take this F and play it down here. So it's like an inversion of B diminished, like a second inversion B diminished chord. So there you go. So you got that chord F, B, D, and then you'll hit the G real quick. So coming from this where we stopped last, this is where we stopped last, the G and the D on the right hand, E flat on the left hand, you'll go, and then you'll go like that. Okay, so that makes sense, I obviously need to play the whole intro again, and so you can see how that fits. Super slow. Like that. So you go. All right. So I forgot to mention that your left hand, when you get right here, you are on E flat, and then you're gonna go, and then you play the B flat, E flat, and when you get to this B diminished chord, your left hand needs to move to G. So that really does make it a G diminished 7 chord now, because you do have a G. So what we're gonna call that chord is, or you can look at it as a B. Diminish over F, over G, over G, You can look at it like that, but in actuality, now that the G is in there, this is a G dominant 7 chord, okay? So however you want to look at it. But when you get to this chord, when you're playing this, your left hand moves to G. So you're only holding E flat for 2 beats, G for two beats. So you got like that. And then your next, that's when you can play your chords and go. Okay. All right. So that's not hard. It's really not hard, especially if you already know how to play the song. Your right hand is doing G, B flat, and E flat. That's an E flat inverted chord. You go. Now this is a B flat chord. Is this a regular B flat chord? B flat, D, F. Then you're going to go to, this is C minor on the right hand, C, E flat, G. And then you're going to go, there's the A flat chord on your right hand. A flat, C, E flat. Now what your left hand is doing is it's going C, D, E flat, and then F with those chords. So you got okay, so that's what you're doing. When you play it like that, that's the you know, the rhythm you'll play. You'll go. And let me spell the chords out with the left. I should have did that before with the left hand too. So your left hand. So now this is really a C minor 7 chord because you added the C. But anyway, C on the left hand, G, B flat, E flat. Second chord, it's a B flat over D chord. D on the left hand, B flat, D, F. The third chord is C minor chord over E flat. So E flat on the left hand, C, E flat, G. And then the other one, the last one is F minor 7 chord. F on the left hand, A flat, C, E flat. Okay, so that's what you're doing right there. Okay, I just got to go to the next page for my notes. And then you want to go, so you got, and you can kind of just go like that. So A flat, E flat. This is the E flat again. Yeah, so you can go like that. So A flat, E flat, B flat, E flat, like that. So you're going to land on that F minor chord. You'll go just like that, okay? So you got, and then you're going to go, and then, and that's the end of the intro right there. So let's break down what that is right there. All right, so after you do that, okay, so you did the F minor chord and go. Then you're going to do, you're going to play, I guess that is an A flat 6 chord and 3. But anyway, you got A flat over F minor 7 chord. So A flat on the left hand, F, A flat, and E flat. Okay, that's the chord you're going to play. And you'll go like that. So you'll go D, and then, and when you go right here, you need to move from A flat to B flat with your left hand, and you'll land on this chord, which is a F minor 7 over B flat. So B flat on the left hand, F, A flat, E flat, right? And then you'll go D, E flat, F, to finish that little measure. So you have, and then you have, and then you're going to go to the G. Let me do that one more time. Starting at that F minor 7. So you're going, and then you'll go, and then you'll start the song. I finally found the nerve to say. Anyway, all right, so let me make sure we got that. Make sure you got that part. So again, you got that, and then D, E flat, D, E flat, F. Now when you hit that F, in like a half a beat, play G on your left hand. So you're going to go like that. So let me just show you from the previous measure. You get, well, starting with the F minor 7, when you went, and then you went, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Let me do that one more time. Starting with the F minor 7. Here we go. All right. Then you have like that. So F, and then you're going to do G, B natural, D, high B natural, and then come to F. Okay, so it's going to be like, so you'll be like that. So it's like, okay, so coming from that F minor 7, I'm sorry. Okay, again from the F minor 7. Okay, now this is on 2 different pages, so I'm going to do my best to try to play it from the beginning, but I'm going to have to stop halfway through to just be able to go to the second page, because you know I can't memorize all this stuff, right? So I'll play all the way up to where I can, and then I'll pause, switch to the second page, and I'll finish out. So I'm doing the whole intro now, super slow. Bear with me, and then you'll go, and then you'll go, that wasn't right, like that. So that's basically how it's, how you would do it. I'll try it one more time, and then all you gotta do is just take your time and just, go through it, step by step, and you'll be able to play that intro. So one more time, let me try it again. Bear with me. And then I finally found the nerve to say. Okay, so there you go. That's the intro. I know it probably was a long video, but I just wanted to make sure I took the time to really break it down. So that's how you do the intro. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.